Hey guys, it's Tiffany from Super Easy Math. Today's math problem of the day says, in a pottery class, students could choose to make a cup or a bowl. The ratio of bowls to cups made was 2 to 3. If there were 25 students, how many made cups? Well, first of all, I'm going to write this ratio down. That's 2 to 3. And then they're going to tell me what each part of the ratio is in order. So it starts by saying bowls first and then cups. So the 2 represents bowls and the 3 represents cups. They also told us that we're trying to figure out this information in relationship to 25 students. So I know that the numbers that we're looking at is in relationship to each student. So that means there were 2 students who had a bowl and 3 students who had a cup. So that means I can figure out the total number of students for this particular ratio by adding the number of bowls and the number of cups. So that's 2 plus 3, which is 5. Well, that's not enough because they asked us about 25 students. So what I can do with my ratio is I can find ratios that are equivalent to it. So I can multiply numbers by this 2 to 3 ratio, or I could double it, which is the same thing as multiplying, but just by 2. So I'm just gonna guess some numbers to see what's gonna get me a total of 25 once I find new ratios. So if I were to multiply these by 2, that would leave me with a 4 here and a 6 here. And when I add that together, I get 10. Well, that's closer to 25, but it's not enough. So I can see that I'm gonna have to go higher than multiplying it by 2. So now let me try multiplying the numbers by 6. Well, 2 times the 6 would be 12, and 3 times 6 would be 18. When I add those together, I get 30. Well, I can see that's too much. So this gives me a good guideline. I know that if I were to multiply by 2, I get an answer that's too small. And if I were to multiply by 6, I get an answer that's too large. Remember, we're looking for a combination that's going to give us 25. So basically what I know now is the number that we need to multiply by is going to fall between the 2 and 6. So 30 is pretty close to 25. So I'm going to back down just 1 and try multiplying by 5 and see what I get. So 5 times the 2 is 10. And then 5 times the 3 is 15. And look, when I add these 2 together, I get 25. So this is the ratio we need to deal with, but that doesn't answer the question. So the question says, if there were 25 students, how many made cups? Well, we're going to deal with the 10 to 15 ratio to answer it. And like I said in the beginning, bowls will be the first number and cups will be the second numbers. So to answer how many students made cups, 15 students. Here's tomorrow's math problem of the day. See if you can solve it before I do, but don't forget to head over to Super Easy Math where you can get access to all of my videos where I teach everything in order with notes the way you need it.